if you're new, if you've been making money, there's a lot of people who slack on their taxes. So I was gonna give some game, and I don't want to share too much, but I want to show you real quick what I do, because whether you have a bookkeeper or not, and man, I got some a great bookkeeper and a great CPA. It's all in the same company. But what I do is I go from July, and I go look in July, and I get my reimbursement sheet, and then I basically add for August what I would have done, you know, and now we're in September. So July's done, August has to be done. And it's not something I really enjoy doing, but I have to do it to make sure that all these companies are running, on budget. Because if you don't have a budget, I know that you're struggling. If you don't have a budget, I'm gonna go on the limb and say, if you don't have a budget, I know you're in debt. I know your net worth might be zero or negative to zero if you're doing business, because you don't have a budget and you don't even know. So with this, I'm giving you guys some inside game, and I don't want to click on the folders because I don't want to show too much, because I might have something in there labeled kind of funny and funky. But I will have my old stuff there. I'll have the 2005 stuff there. So if I ever need to pull it, I can pull it easily. And it's just like, okay, cool. Like, I'm gonna take this because 8A can be great if you work it, but I'm gonna put that in the old stuff right there, and I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, if that worked. Okay, but that's yeah. Move it there, and hopefully it moves to the right place. But this is what I do, because a lot of you will listen to the Mark Colliers, and I love Mark's stuff online, and he'll tell you, okay, do your business, get a business. You can claim your travel. You can claim 50% of meals, 100% for teams, and yeah, cell phone, all that good stuff. But you guys hear that, and you don't necessarily know how to put all that together. And so what we do, and I don't use Mark, just so you know, I've had consultations, but I've had the same CPA for almost a decade. And I want everybody to be on point. Right now, we are in a place with AI. The old saying is, this is the great equalizer. And if you're not using AI, it's not that you're going to be obsolete, but the people who are using it are going to knock you out the game. I need you guys to get on your tax game, because with all this money that we're hearing people making, and we're pocket watching other people's money, shout out to Pocket Watching with JT, we have to make sure we're doing our piece. So this is what I do to keep myself organized with my personal finance. I do it every month, and I do it because this is what business owners have to do. I had a friend of mine, she called and she's like, you didn't tell me that I had to file at this point and that point. And I said, but you're not a client, so how could I know certain things about your business, right? Like, what we do at CPRFIRM.com is get you right. And it's not because I'm guessing, it's because we've studied this. We have studied this. We've taken out the guesswork for entrepreneurs, our entrepreneurs, especially those who are making that fast, quick money right now. You guys, you need a team, and we put teams together. I'm kind of hard, where I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to tell you where you're making mistakes. But this, you got to do your taxes. So I just want you guys to know, do your taxes. If you're not doing your taxes, you're setting yourself up for failure. This is not the sexy stuff, but this is the stuff that you got to hear. Because if you don't hear it, you won't have much of a business. I don't care if you make 2 million, 10 million, 20. If you don't know your numbers, if you don't have your budget right, if you don't have your team, you're either failing, about to fail, maybe even on your way to jail, some of y'all, because you haven't filed a tax report for so long. So I can't give you tax advice, but I can put you in the right place. You guys, if you like this game, please give it a like, make a comment, ask a question. I'll give you more if you give me more. Download the MillionaireX.ai app and go to the website. There's free game on there, so you can get out of debt, Learn how to save and invest and be the best. Do not believe the hype that everybody's making the amounts of money that you want to make, but do believe that you can make it. But when you make it, you got to have a plan. You got to have a team. You guys, peace. Be blessed.